And so I haven't really done much different. I changed my Pip-Boy color to a horrible shade of pink. I'll fix that later, but I'll deal with it for now. But I'm still at the Red Rocket. I've looked through. I think I found everything that needs finding. I thought there was a magazine in here, but there's just burnt fashion magazines. I don't know why I thought there was a magazine here. I just thought there was. There's some pre-war money that I didn't get. So generally speaking, what I'm going to do is I've got to level up. I got to pick something new. Normally what I do at the start, because I'm going to be going mostly with the dog, not with companions, at least until I find Curie, is Lone Wanderer, right? So that I can increase my carry weight and I'll take a little less damage, especially with my low endurance. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Lone Wanderer perk it up. Boom. And I'll take a little less damage. Okay, no, we gotta fix that now. So let me go to settings, and let me go to display, and let me change my... So you can change your heads-up display color, and you can change your Pip-Boy color. So that shade was just a little too garish. Do we want blue, maybe? Let's turn it... So I changed my HUD color accidentally, but basically I can change my Pip-Boy color to something a little more legible, maybe something a little more red, like that, and change my HUD color to the same, so full red. Oh, that's actually a nice yellow. So what's that? Full green, full red, no blue. You know what? I kind of like that. It's very legible. Yeah, let's do that. All right, it's gonna save that, and let's go with yellow. Yellow's not the best color, but I can read it at least, so that's useful. So I've got my Drifter costume on. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna cook up those mole rats that I killed. So I get 3 mole rat things. Exit there, and now I should be able to come down behind here, and you'll find this cave. So mole rats jumped up out of the ground, so it makes sense that there's probably some mole rats around. So I'm going to pick up literally everything I find here, because I can just throw it into the workbench at the Red Rocket and then use it to upgrade my weapons. So I think there's a coffee pot, there's a ball-peen hammer, there's a screwdriver, there's some more stuff in here. If you get down close, you can pick all that up. I'm going to get the glowing mushrooms as much as possible. And in here, there's a mole rat den right underneath the Red Rocket. That's interesting, so let's go in there. Alright. So that's my dog. I don't want to do anything to my dog. But as I start getting farther in here, you'll see the hidden thing starts to go away. I'll grab the brain fungus off the walls. Right, so anything I can, because right after this I'm going to be heading over to sell some stuff and get more caps. So glowing fungus, I'll grab it. And ahead, there is a mole rat. He hasn't seen me yet, but he's getting closer to seeing me because I'm closer to him. So you can see him there. Let's try aiming at him. No, I missed. So he's gonna appear right behind me. My dog shot him. So I'm still in danger because there's a mole rat that just jumped up right in front of me. But my Twitch skills, my Twitch gaming skills, popped up, took him out, not a problem. So now I'm gonna take out everything in here. Everything I can find, pick it up because I'm gonna go sell it in just a minute. So beer bottles, Nuka-Cola bottles, all that stuff. Pick it up. Pick up the brain fungus. Pick up more brain fungus. Pick up all this crap. So anything you find in here, Glowing fungus, why not? Brain fungus, gotcha. Plungers. Friggin', there's nothing in the cabinet. I can turn on my light for a bit so you can see what's going on. And you'll notice my light isn't green either, right? It's actually a nice, visible light. So you can see that this is where, most likely this is where they popped up from. Now there is one more mole rat in here, and he's like a tough mole rat, I guess you could say, as far as mole rats go. But I'm picking up all that fungus, so he's down that way, I think. So that's where I came in. So this way, though, here, let me grab the potato out of here, grab the ammo out of there, grab this stuff first. So before I go into this place, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time there, I just want to mention what's going to happen. So this is where you can get your first fusion core of the game. Fusion cores are what you use to keep your power armor going. So you can see as I get close to there, I start getting rads. So let's get in, let's grab the fusion core, and then let's read this note. I don't think I get rads while reading. So basically what this is a letter saying that on behalf of the Boston Regional Office, they'd like to congratulate you and your team on winning the 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single store. So basically, the Red Rocket won an award for, you know, reducing the amount of waste. But what was actually happening is they were dumping it, or they were burying it, and that led to... Grab that ammo. I'm taking on a lot of rads right now, so let me get out of here. Get out of my way, dog. So that led to them getting an award, which is great for them, but in reality they were just dumping it underground because they're assholes. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I mean, it doesn't do anything for you. You know, there's no point to taking that. I think I did, but I probably shouldn't have. But it's just an interesting little kind of extra bit of flavor that they add to the game, and I'm all for that. So I came in that way, but there's another path here, and I'm going to turn off my light. You'll see it's glowing green down here, and there is another mole rat, and like I said, he's a little tougher of a mole rat. So there he is. He's a rabid mole rat, and I missed him. So let me hope that I hit one of those at least. No, he's gonna pop up right behind me. There he is. Come on, dog. Take him out. There we go. So yeah, little rabid mole rat. He's a little tougher. He's like the boss of this mole rat den, I guess you could say. And as you go down this way, you're gonna find a safe. I don't know if I have enough level. Yeah, it's novice. I can pick this safe. It's gonna... Oh, I thought it was gonna open without having to turn anything. So let's see if it's to this side. Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Alright, so I got some rounds. I got an empty blood sack, which just is antiseptic, which is fine. Frag mine, Med-X, and some Molotovs. Not bad. So, not bad for a small little cave. Now, in here, there's water. If you drink it, you're going to take on rads. Every time I say rads, if you haven't played this, that's radiation. But I'm still... I can turn this on now again. I'm still picking up everything I can. Wrench here. Because, like I said... Okay, so there's a teddy bear in here that I don't know if you can actually reach. Let me see. Maybe if I get on this, I can pick him out of there. But no, it looks like you can't pick up this teddy bear. No. Which is too bad. Because, you know... He's like cloth or something. I'm sure he's something. So if you're wondering why I'm picking up all this junk, because if you played Fallout 3, God, you never pick up all this junk. There's just too much going on there. I'll take the pelvis bones and the cleaner. It's because you can use all of this for a couple things. For upgrading your weapons. Weapons don't degrade like they did in Fallout 3, so you don't have to worry about having to repair your weapons, but you can upgrade them. And you can also build... buildings and furniture and all kinds of crap in all the areas that you end up living in. So you get these settlements, you can get people to move into them, you can eventually get them making money for you. the more stuff you have, the better it is. So what I tend to do is pick up as much as I can in moments like this, and just store it in the workbench in whatever place is going to be one of my settlements. So not the brain fungus, because brain fungus is a food. You can eat it. You can also make, I think you can make chems out of it. So that's not why I'm picking that up, but I am picking up everything basically just in case. So that's about it. Akbar, it's a trap. Hello, Dewerda. How are you doing? I'm trying to read everything that you just wrote there. Bleed purple dendy face? Interesting. Okay, so let me throw my light back on. There's a couple more things that I'm going to check out, but first I'm going to go drop this stuff off in the red rocket so that I don't have to worry about it. Nothing in the trash bin. Teddy bear in the ice cooler, don't care about that. So I killed a few more, might as well roast them. Get me closer to my next level. Mole rat. And jump into here. Transfer into the workshop. And there's already a couple of things in the workshop, but I'm going to put a few more. Now, I don't want to put everything like I normally would, but I'll put that and that and that and that. Put all of those things and those things. Don't want to put the cigarette cartons because I'm going to sell those. So later on in the game, I will just drop everything in the workbench. But for now, there's some things that I'm probably going to just keep on me, like the gold bars, the cigarette cartons. I can sell those for a lot. I think pretty much everything else. I'm going to keep the pre-war money. And this thing is not worth that much. I'll get rid of it. But those gold bars, they're worth 450 each. So I'm going to keep those. Cigarette cartons are worth 50. Pre-war money is worth only 8, but it doesn't weigh anything. So I can use it to sell. Now, let's see if I can do anything else to my 10mm pistol. I can put glow sights on it, why not? There we go, it's got some glow sights. Can't put a suppressor on yet. What do I need? Gun rank, gun nut 2 for that. And then to get it to do even more damage above the 22, it looks like I can get it up as high as 31. But I'm going to need gun nut rank 2 again. There we go. So it looks like that's probably what I want to work on next. So it is nighttime. I could sleep. I don't think there's a bed in here, but I can change that. So let's change that. Get rid of this. Maybe get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put a bed in here. There we go. And then I'll just sleep until it's light out again. Maybe 9 hours. That should do it. So, Dewerda, good to have you here. What is all that? Akbar, it's a trap, party time, Claus pet, easy arrow tie, bleed purple dendy face, bleed purple.